Alrighty fellas, in the last video we were removing the blue from the barrel of the Kentucky pistol, and I was having a little bit of problem with it being splotchy and not coming off. Well, what I did, I switched from steel wool, which I had, which was I believe probably 304. It wasn't hardly abrasive enough to do what I wanted to do. So switched to a Scotch-Brite pad and got all this off and got it looking pretty good. Now of course we can skip the degreasing step in this because we're using the Laurel Mountain Forge brown and degrease. So that takes the degreasing step out of it. So we're going to saturate a cloth patch with some of the solution. And I'm going to stand this up. Oh, I believe I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to start and just rub a coat on there. And you don't want to rub too hard. You just want to put some on the surface. Because it says in the instructions if you rub real hard with it, that it will cause a copper color kind of stain on it that you really don't want. I'll try to get this sight, get the rear sight real good. Make sure I got the tang. Each one of the flats. And like I said, if you don't happen to get such a good coat or something on the bottom, don't sweat it too much because it's going to be inside the stock and you're not going to see it unless you're just really picky about those sort of things. Now make sure I got this coated real good. I'm not rubbing it as per the instruction. I'm just putting a good coat on it. Alright, now what we'll do, we'll set this over here on this peg that I've got right here, and we're going to wait 3 hours and let that stuff work, and then we'll come back, see what it looks like, and put another coat on it. Okay, after 4 coats of the Laurel Mountain Forge brown and degreaser, we finally got to the color that I wanted. So, you know, in between those coats, after the second one, you start scaling the rust back and waiting 3 hours and repeat the process until it turns the color that you want it to color. And then you take a solution of hot water and baking soda, neutralize the compounds in the degreaser that causes it to do the rust forming, and oil it real good. And I'm going to show you a close-up of that. If you remember in the other video, the blue just didn't look right. Okay, it's still got the shiny brass, but I may work on trying to antique that some over the winter. You can see it didn't turn out real bad. It's not 100% perfect, but it does look old. So anyway, that's the process on that part of the winter project. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Keep your powder dry. Mind your job, not pilling.